the Myers update. I don't know how I feel about this. So they've replaced Evil Within. So when Myers stalks survivors, his power levels up. That's the Evil Within. They've replaced that with 2 modes that can be toggled with a button press. Stalker mode and Pursuer mode. So Stalker mode, we move at 4.2, which is, I think, the speed that we move with Scratch Mirror in it. I think tier 1 Evil Within is 4.4 without Scratch Mirror, right? And then 4.6 when you tier up. But I might be wrong. So 4.2 movement speed, so we're very slow, undetectable, and can stalk survivors. Pursuer mode is 4.6 movement speed, a 24 meter terror radius, with increased vault speed, bonuses to lunge range, break speed, and stun recovery, and cannot stalk survivors. So we've kind of got little, we've got like the Brown Boyfriend's Memo add-on, just kind of built in. Increased vault speed, we've got break speed, stun recovery. There's like a bunch of different perks in here. I don't imagine it'll be as effective as the perks. It'll be lesser. Once the stalk meter's full, Evil Incarnate mode can be triggered at will, granting the following effects for a limited time, and survivors no longer become exposed. I'm a bit confused about this, to be honest, but 4.6 movement speed, we get a 40 meter terror radius, so that's the same terror radius, I think, as Wesker, but we don't have Wesker's dash. Wesker's got quite good mobility with his dash, and an increased vault speed again on top of this increased vault speed, I think. And then we unlock Slaughtering Strike. I quite like the names for these things. Slaughtering Strike, you hold the power button to charge this ability, which reduces our movement speed, which is the same as Pig, but it's like the pig's power. Press the attack button while charging to quickly lunge forward, adjusting your angle as you move, so like the pig does. The length of the lunge depends on the charge time. Oh, right, okay, I understand. So I was confused about this. Survivors no longer become exposed. So I was like, they do go down in one hit, but it's only if we hit them while we're lunging. So if a survivor enters the killer's attack range while lunging, they're knocked into the dying state. So we'll still be able to like M1 them and they won't go down. This ability can also be used to destroy pallets. I quite like that, actually. Unlocks the ability to grab and kill or perform a regular Mori on survivors who would die the next time they are hooked. So that's like built in Tombstone as well. So I imagine Tombstone's going to be disappearing. I'm so worried about Scratch Mirror. I don't know how Scratch Mirror would fit into this. We wouldn't be able to go into Pursuer mode, presumably, because if we've got Stalker mode with Scratch Mirror and we can see through walls and then switch to Pursuer mode and go really fast, that's completely broken, I feel like. So, I don't know. Adjusted some of the mechanics of stalking. So removed the limited pool of stalk points per survivor, which means like when we're stalking people now and they start off with like a white kind of glow and then they go to red when you can't stalk them anymore. That's being taken out. Reduce the stalk range to 32 meters and remove the distance modifier. So when we stalk from far away, we stalk faster. When we stalk from closer up, we stalk slower. That's it and removed now. It's just going to be a single stalk speed, I think. And moving while stalking has increased movement speed, but it incurs a reduced stalk rate. So we stalk faster when we're standing still, but we do move faster while stalking than we do right now. Reworked his add-ons. That's the bit I'm worried about. So this is the dev note for this. By moving away from linear Evil Within tiers, we wanted to give players more tools they can use to adapt to each trial's unique situations while keeping the core of what makes him the shape. Slaughtering Strike makes for a high-threat offensive attack, offering up an insta-down opportunity with an extended lunge that's particularly effective in loops and for ripping through pallets quickly. I like that you can use it on pallets, to be honest. It doesn't feel too much different. It feels like a shorter pig lunge, though, to me, but from what I've seen, I mean. Understanding his kit has changed quite a lot. We've done a pass on nearly all of his add-ons. Oh, I think they're going to get rid of Scratch Mirror. Even Vanity Mirror, but maybe they can put things in where you just can't enter the Slaughtering Strike or something like that if you can see through the walls with Vanity Mirror or Scratch Mirror. We've done a pass on nearly all his add-ons, reworking many of them to offer more unique effects. In particular, for those who prefer his old playstyle, Fragrant Tuft of Hair will change Evil Incarnate to function like old Myers, offering an exposed effect and no Slaughtering Strike. So surely they can do that for other add-ons. Stay tuned for patch notes for the full details on these changes. I like that you can do it on palettes. I'm hoping that they'll put in a way to, if they can do fragrant stuff of hair to function like old Mayas, so the current Mayas that we've got, surely they can do Scratch Mirror to function like Scratch Mirror that we've got now. I just want them to add in something where it would take you to an indoor map, but I don't think that'll work. I think people might complain about that, but I'm not sure. Any indoor map, it doesn't have to be a specific one. Absolutely any indoor map, but then that's not really fair on everyone else, is it? I don't know. We're just gonna have to see what goes on when it's put into the PTB. I think it's going to be very interesting. I don't know. It's just because it's such a big update. I think people worry because behavior they've got a track record of putting a few things into the live servers that are a bit crazy. Look at the AFK Crow thing that they put in. You were seen as being AFK after not doing something for 10 seconds. I think it was like 10 seconds. That's crazy. Everybody was getting crows. I was waiting for a survivor. I was waiting for a flashlight save on one game, and I started getting crows. I was like, oh my god. I was just waiting for the flashlight save. I thought, oh, they're getting chased. They're right near me. I'll go for the flashlight save. They got a couple more loops in, and by the time they finished, I had a crow. I was like, what? I'm actually actively playing the game. I'm trying to do something in the game, but yeah, I think and look at the Walking Dead update. Michonne actually released with someone else speaking in her voice lines. That's mental. I don't know how that even came to the live servers. Did they not listen to the audio file before it went in? That's genuinely crazy. You could hear someone else speaking on somebody's voice lines. That's just like, it's just shoddy, I think.